Coming to you live from digital address GA0992539 in Kukumim Lakra on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, or join you on TV. We're also live on DSTV channel 421 and GoTV channel 144. Check out our YouTube stream on Joy News Live. My name is Opisa CBD and this is Joy News Interactive. So now, our very own Doreen Avior is one of the hosts of the upcoming Ghana Music Awards UK, slated for this Saturday, October 9th at the Royal Regency Hotel. Now, the Ghana Music Awards UK is one of the biggest events being organized to reward and celebrate hard-working Ghanaian musicians across the world. KMJ and Ernest Menu have been speaking to Avior about the upcoming event. Check it out.
So far, so good. Everyone is here. I would say majority of people are here. As you mentioned, the musicians, Miss Bell, Ohima Mercy, Dope Nation, Medical, Fela. The list is just endless, but they're all here and we are all set. As I talk to you now, they've started setup because, you know, the event is on Saturday. They want to make sure that everything is properly done before we all go there on Saturday. So day in, day out, they keep holding like production meetings to ensure that whatever anybody is planning to do that day, it would go on successfully. So far, so good. And we are having a good time here.
You are hosting, what are you bringing to the table this year? A whole new vibe.
Whoa, for me, it's really exciting because, you know, my first time was Ghana Party in the Park. And to do this again, it looks like they're loving me.
The UK chick.
They love me, and for me,
Doreen, you must tell us. You must show us the way. What is happening in the UK?
It's all grace. It's all good. Trust me.
John, where do you have one in
Multimedia has done so much for all of us, and I believe that with multimedia, we're all going places. So whatever we're all doing on the various platforms, let's just keep doing it and doing it right. Trust me, with time, I know next year KMJ will come and host. Next year IB will host. You know, the list will just go on and on.
I'm just so sad you didn't mention my name, but it's fine.
Speaking of IB, where is IB close to you?
IB is actually close to me.
Okay.
IB is seated right here.
Let's look at him. He's also changing in color and accent as well.
Yeah. So I don't know if he has an accent. Do you have an accent too?
What's up, my brother? Isn't it?
KMJ, how are you?
All right, that is Joy Entertainment's Doreen Avior and IB and KMJ alongside Ernest Menu speaking about the Ghana Music Awards UK. Now, musician Wendy Shae has taken her hustle from the studios to the streets as she sells pure water. As seen in a video posted on Instagram, the emergency singer was in the company of her mother, who was also hawking food. The new act was to promote Shae's latest single, Heat, a song that portrays the daily struggles of the ordinary Ghanaian.
Living a life on the street, nobody care what we da do, nobody care what we go through, nobody care what we da do. Your brand motivational speakers, won't try and cry no. Your parents you know be, yes I'm here. Someone say na naba, I've not bet the coco, Wendy my break up bet, Mulinke Mr. John, yes see what Wendy paid is hard yeah, Charlie no be lie yeah, shit, be hard yeah, shit. Obi at your word, yeah. Love is hard, yeah. Charlie, no be lie, yeah. Bibi at your word, yeah. Obi at your word, yeah. Chroma, yeah, shit. Baby, I shit. See, can I lock it? Hey, baby, I block it. So, yeah, my baby, more, yeah, than I.
Now that's the Heat Challenge by Wendy Shae with her mother. But one half of the hip life duo, Nkasi and Kay, who's now moving on with his music career, has been telling Dosty why he decided to quit the group.
I saw people I wouldn't be able to mention their names because I don't have their permission, who I admired, who I looked up to, and where their lives were, I didn't like it. You know, so I thought, no, this is not the future I want. I need to build something else for myself and my family. So even before Tiabodom, I remember sitting in this same place with Bolari and telling him, look, after 5 years, I'm gone. You know, he asked us for 5 years plan, and I told him. So that was where that was from. I didn't like the future I was seeing with our entertainers. Yeah, so I left.
Away from that, Ghanaian country musician Altov has released 2 singles. Now, the first song, titled Away the Issue Went, is about the woman who is said to have suffered an issue of blood for 12 years, but was finally healed after she managed to touch Jesus' clothes, as captured in the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, and Luke. Now, the second song, Silver and Gold, directly takes from the phrase from Peter's response in the book of Acts when he and John were asked of alms by the lame at the beautiful gates. Now, let's take a listen to Away the Issue Went by Altov.
Oh, I'm so weak. It's been 12 years now. I must get to him. Crowd just too much. He is moving fast. I have touched his glove. Issue is no more. Oh, I'm so weak. It's been 12 years now. I must get to him. Crowd just too much. He is moving fast. I have touched his glove. Issue is no more. I only tie the hem of his garment. Power flowed from him. Virtue flowed from him. Away the issue went. I only tie the hem of his garment. Power flowed from him. Virtue flowed from him. Away the issue.
Oh, that is Altov, our very own Kwesi Deborah. In case you didn't, or you thought it was him, it wasn't him. Yes, it is our very own Kwesi Deborah with his new songs. Now, both songs are available on digital stores. Away the Issue Went and Silver and Gold by Altov. Away from that, let's do some tech talk, because the whole Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram down is still on the top trends and people are still talking about it. Let's go to our Geek Squad, and they've been telling us what exactly happened.
Facebook too. They have multiple servers in multiple locations. So depending on where you are coming from,
they give you the
where they
closest
tell
one
you to go to. But Facebook doesn't control the whole of the internet. So there are other service providers who Facebook needs to be telling that I have a server here. If somebody in Ghana wants to access their page, take them to this place. Now, somebody is in Ghana, wants to go on WhatsApp. They go to their service provider, and service provider says, I don't know what WhatsApp is because I looked through my directory.
and it's not there.
There's no WhatsApp there. So we are all stuck. And then they themselves get to the office and try to fix it. And their key card doesn't work because the key card cannot find the server that has your information for me to know that you really are Winston and you want to enter the office.
So that wasn't even on a LAN, let's say like in the building. They have their own network there,
Yeah.
you know. So like in your home where you have your Wi-Fi, where your TV, your phone, and everything is connected. So say, yeah, I've been knocked off the internet as a whole. Does that mean my network in my house too shouldn't work?
It depends on how you design your network, really, because that's the thing with sophistication. When you start adding on complex technology over and over, then you start thinking that, oh, this thing cannot break. Before I got here, there was an argument on Facebook like, but Facebook has so many redundancies. How come that this happened? It was intentional. And I'm like, look, no matter how many, you are saying that it is my house, it's my own network, it's my own Wi-Fi. Why should I be knocked off? Your thing needs that DNS, that information. For security reasons, most companies do not hold that information on their premises.
Why?
For security reasons, because if somebody should break in now, they have all of your information. So sometimes it's hosted by somebody else. It is somewhere else. Now, you can't even find your way from your house to your own door. So you can't even get out, let alone find your way to the office.
Well, if you're listening to us and you want to share your experience when Facebook went down, send us a message on WhatsApp on 055 quadruple 1997 055 1111 997 055 11 11 997. How did you feel when you couldn't send that WhatsApp message? How did you feel when you couldn't check your feed on Facebook? And how did you feel when you couldn't double tap on that picture on Instagram to like it? I know Michael was trying to,
I was researching.
You were researching. Yeah, I saw that Instagram feed that you were researching on.
The interesting thing, so I had my phone and I was in the middle of a WhatsApp call.
Right.
Then I couldn't hear the person from the other side because he was the one talking on me, fortunately. Then I was like, but the line was still connected. So I'll do that thing where I'll cut it and call you again. I cut it and the call wasn't going through. So I sent him a message. Call me back. And the message wasn't going through. I'm like, oh, my internet is gone down. So I just got up and I walked to my router and I checked. I'm like, it's working. And I went to Google, it's working. The first thing I did was Facebook working. And I actually got to know around maybe 4 p.m.-ish, just when it started. So I just made a few phone calls. I'm like, oh, these people are down. I put my phone off.
The funny thing is, I thought someone was playing a prank on me because it was working. I had sent a message. I was on Instagram. I was on Facebook. And then the thing just stopped working. So I thought it was a Wi-Fi. So I switched to mobile data. That wasn't working either. I couldn't access WhatsApp. I restarted WhatsApp on the phone still. Then I started to ping. I pinged Facebook. I pinged Instagram. I pinged WhatsApp. They were failing. Instagram, surprisingly, was still pinging. But the feed was stuck. I was still stuck getting the same feed. And I just gave up. I'm like, you know what? Somebody just probably wants to play a prank on me on my own network. So I just ignored. And I wasn't really in the mood to have that. So I just ignored. Then Dennis sends me a Geek Squad flyer, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram. And I'm like, oh, that explains it. I'd already just ignored because most of my important messages come through Telegram. So if I don't have WhatsApp, I really don't miss it.
For the first time in a very long time, I started receiving text messages. On my phone. I was like, wow.
I know. It still works. And to think that people did not make phone calls, I was very surprised that I got very few phone calls. People were still sending messages. People were switching to other social media platforms to say whatever they wanted to say. And we're going to get to that part where I'm wondering, have we become more texty than cally, which is something I would like. But let me read some of the messages before we continue the conversation. Good evening, Kobe. Yesterday, I felt like a dark world where everywhere looks dark. I am unable to visit Facebook or even chat on WhatsApp. I beg, make them no try that thing again. No, that's Nana Kwama from Blakema Central. Nana Kwama. So your life just became dark, like no lights. I realized that I have 657 free SMS to send when WhatsApp went down. Please send your name. I didn't catch your name. And then my experience, I had Zoom lectures and we usually get the link from our WhatsApp page. Got to the time and I didn't get any, bought enough data, downloaded it off and on like 50 times. Oh, became frustrated and decided to call only to hear similar stories. Clear to circle. So 50 times before you called. Wow.
On that note, we're going to take a quick breather. We'll be back with more. You're still watching Joey's Interactive with myself and PCCBD. Now let's go to Twitter and see what you guys have been talking about. WhatsApp is still on the top trend. It's number one. It's still number one because of that shutdown. We also have Facebook down at number 6. Facebook and Instagram is also trending. And number 8 is Adele trending because she released a trailer and people are going insane because, you know, when Adele drops, Listen, when Adele drops, we all will be in our emotions. Talking about trailers, someone who just dropped a trailer an hour ago is Kwame Eugene. Let's check it out.
Rockstar made it.
Bang, 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 bang. Oh, I. Oh, I.
We didn't come here to play.
Am I the only one on the dance floor? Cause they're waiting patiently for my downfall.
Kwame Eugene, he'll be bringing us some jammers. We can't wait. December's coming, you know, we have to jam. No? Okay. All right, let's go to our myjoyonline.com and check out our most popular stories. And number one is Ken Oferiatta has not resigned, and that's according to the finance ministry. And that is the most popular story on myjoyonline.com. The total staff okay, so we have that. We have released for School of Law entrance exams raw scores. We have Reverend Osubempa and 2 other slapped with new charges and granted bail again. So those are some of the top stories on myjoyonline.com. If you go to the entertainment page, Adele gives first taste of new song Easy on Me and confirms release dates. We have Wizkid and Thames Essence hits platinum in the US. I was nearly stabbed in Kumasi because of my song, and that is from Nake. I was happier when I was poor. Akon is saying that Wendy Shae and Mother turn into street hawkers in their heat challenge. Justin Bieber selling weed, named after his hit song Peaches. And if you go to our radio and TV page, The Big Talent Show, contestants spark maiden edition with breathtaking performances. George Quay takes turn on moments with Joy, and you don't want to miss it every Friday on the Joy Entertainment page. Your favorite personalities, radio and TV personalities, take a seat on Moments of Joy with KMJ. My name is Mapito Sibili. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place.